Good morning, comrades on and off the dais. So, thank you for inviting me to this lecture series, the second series of the lecture initiated last year in Nagpur. Ever since I entered this room, I was wondering whether this is a meeting of Inspectors Association. When did the association members grew so much of discipline? All of you are sitting as if you are attending a funeral. I think you can breathe at least. Please be relaxed. So I will also be relaxed. Coming to Kolkata is a very refreshing experience to me because during my presidency of this association, I got maximum support from the comrades of Kolkata, and I hold many people here very close to my heart. I mean, one person sitting here, Suman, then many other persons, Kedar, like that. I am not naming everyone. Then Comrade Tirthankar Pine is a person who I have considered with great respect. He was my leader when I was a Secretary Kerala. In 2005, due to some initiatives taken by the Kerala Association to forge in some unity in the then fragmented organization, I had an opportunity to interact with Tirthankar Pine outside the settings of a convention or a CC meeting where he came to Trivandrum. So it was a great learning experience for me to see him work. And along with him, I met another person from Kolkata who became a very close friend of mine and my partner in the association for 3 years, Comrade Kaushik Rai. During those 3 years, in fact, I will not be joking if I said I have spoken more to Kaushik than I have spoken to my wife. So, and I think you are the first President and Secretary General who were ready to stay in one room. Earlier the situation was not like that. Okay. So it was maybe after a gap we were. So somebody jokingly asked, oh, so the President and Secretary are like husband and wife. So I readily agreed. I said, okay, I will be the wife figure because whenever we fought, I always won. And I pardoned him for my mistakes also. So, however, I have to candidly admit, when I got this invite, I was reluctant to accept for 2-3 reasons. One is the topic, participatory governance, which at that time looked like Latin and Greek to me. Then in the last lecture series, the persons who spoke were Comrade Manimohan and Tirthankar Pine. One is an outstanding orator, another an acclaimed intellect, and I don't fall in any of these categories. Then another reason is that I have been out of the organization and out of the department for about 3 years. So I am working on deputation in some other organization. So I am not up to date about the developments in the organizational front as well as in the departmental front. So I may be wrong when I say many things. So because of the reason, when Abhishek called me somewhere in October for this meeting, I was non-committal. But then, I think it was in December also, Sadish called me. So he told me, Arun, anyway Manimohan is coming, so you also come. So I didn't understand that this was a con. So I accepted. I thought anyway Manimohan is here, but he will do all the speaking, so I will speak something in the periphery and go away. Only at a very later date I understood that I have been designated as the principal speaker. And this gave me lots of hard words. So I thought of attempts to wriggle out of the situation. I went and consulted a friend of mine for his advice. So he told me a story. A girl, a God-fearing girl, got engaged to an atheist boy. But the girl was not aware that the boy was atheist. And after the engagement, they got some time to interact. And during this course of time, the girl understood that this boy is an atheist. So she went and told her mother, Amma, I don't want to marry this boy. Mother was naturally shocked. So invitations have been sent, people have started asking, so how is the ceremony, all those things. Then mother composed herself and asked, why you don't want to marry this boy? Then the daughter said, see Amma, that boy is telling there is no heaven or hell. Then the mother told, so I think you should marry this girl, this boy itself. Within 1 month of marrying you, he will understand what is hell. Then naturally he will start believing in heaven also. So my friend advised me, see, even if you don't go this time, next time he will call you. So you will have to face the situation. So you go this time, tell something, you will understand that you are not you are a lousy speaker, so you will not invite you. So that is how I came here. Then thinking of what to speak on this topic, because this topic itself created a lot of mental block. Then thought came across my mind that my very taking part of a role in the central arena of this association has also some link to participatory governance. During Kaushik's speech, he made a reference to that incident. I might have also have shared to you this before, but I am now sharing it in a different perspective. The issue is that when the 6th Pay Commission report was published, there was one proposal which was very detrimental to the cabinet of inspectors. That is a merger of 3 pre-revised pay scales of 5,000, 5,500, 6,500 into a single grade pay of 4,200, which corresponded to the pre-revised pay scale of 6,500. So this effectively took away the fruits of our long struggle to get the CBA parity. But the proposal itself had a way out. That is, if on account of the merger, the feeder cadre and the promotional cadre comes into the same grade pay, and in that case, the promotional cadre in the grade pay of 6,500 can be upgraded into the pre-revised scale of 7,450, giving a replacement grade pay of 4,600. So an urgent meeting was called in Delhi. There were 2 schools of thought. One is that we should demand 4,800 grade pay which corresponded to 7,500 pay scale. The reason being that before the 6th Pay Commission we demanded the 7,500 scale and we cannot scale down. The second school of thought was that we should ask for the implementation of the process. So if we are not asking for that, we will miss the bus. So after a lot of deliberation, it was decided that we will demand for 4,600. So accordingly, the acting Secretary General at that time, because Mani Mohan by that time had demitted the office on account of his promotion, Kaushik was officiating as the acting Secretary General. He prepared a representation. Next day there was a meeting with the chairman. A delegation comprising of the President and the Secretary General met. The President gave one representation, the Secretary General gave another representation. President demanded 7,500, Secretary General demanded for 7,450. So on a single issue, there were 2 representations from a single organization which put the